Today we have a slug from France called the Gestu Charlie. I know I got that wrong, but this was made by Mike. It was handmade, just with the basic tools, and this little clip that he made kind of shows you how he did it. The slug uses a metal casing, looks like it's EMT, and it's filled with lead, and then he slit the edges so that the slug will actually fragment when it hits something. At least that's the idea, and we'll see how that functions in this video.
Alright viewers, today we got some slugs sent to us from Mike from France, and he calls them Jesus Charlie.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I don't speak
Stupid Americans, I tell you.
Anyway, it's a slug. Interesting looking, so we're going to see what it does downrange.
See how it penetrates a giant block of wood. Okay, Benelli with the rifled choke. Whenever you're ready.
Mike's loads.
I'm ready when you are. About 10 yards away.
Right at 10.
Okay.
Alright. Here we go.
It looked very close.
Here we go.
Good. First shot, no practice shots, of course.
Looks like it might have been tumbling a little bit.
I believe it was tumbling a lot.
Let's see here.
Oh.
It's in there.
Yep, not real deep. About 1.5 inches into the nose, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
If anybody's wondering, that's SOG.
I don't know what that was. What is that, Sons of Anarchy or something?
No. Special Operations Group.
Oh, okay.
Flash 2.
I set the Chronos high-speed camera to 8800 frames per second so we can really see the detail of how the slug is flying through the air. Now what happened was the plastic wadding got shoved into the cavity of the slug and created kind of a stabilizer tail. While this wasn't intentional, it's still pretty interesting to see how it really affected the flight, actually causing it to rotate counterclockwise. Swedish ballistic gel. Okay, I'm ready. Dang it. Okay, so it had no problem going through our Swedish ballistic gel. Oh boy.
Yeah, progressively got larger.
Nice. So I wonder if it's coming apart or not, you know, like he designed where the pieces break apart.
I don't know.
Now this is not as bad as it initially appears. We see a lot of junk flying through the air, but we see the two metal pieces that are shrouded around the slug, and they kind of turned into discarding sabots, and that slug just kept on going, and it flew rather straight, surprisingly. The accuracy wasn't terrible. It was only off by maybe 3/4 of an inch, and the slug had enough energy just to keep on going.
Alright, Vive la France. We do have some good people over there.
Oh yeah.
So this is for all you good ones. Ready?
Yep. Dang it, that vest went a mile. Again, we see a lot of mangled up plastic wadding, which only I can be blamed for. This is the way I loaded it. The slug was flying sideways, packed a lot of energy, and behind the jug we had that Kevlar vest, and it threw it a good 10 yards. So that was pretty neat. How will it work against a terrorist? That's what we all want to know.
Out. Mike loaded this one backwards.
Yeah, this one's loaded backwards, so
it's got a hollow cavity in the front.
It's a hollow point one, yes.
Let's see how hard it hits.
Okay, I'm ready. I think it went through him. I first thought that the slug had actually gone through the Kevlar vest because I saw a big cloud of dirt kicked up behind the dummy. What happened was the steel sleeve split on one side, and that is what actually hit the dirt behind the dummy. When fired, this slug was put under about 11,000 psi of barrel pressure and about 10,000 Gs of acceleration force. And we call that the internal ballistics. What's going on inside the gun itself? And a lot of people don't really consider that. They just think of the external ballistics or even the terminal ballistics.
That was pretty accurate. Maybe we had them backwards the whole time.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It didn't hit ass first or nose first. It hit kind of sideways, but it was still much more accurate than the others.
Yeah, it's missing all the metal, the steel casing on it. Wow.
Now we did try to shoot at some ballistic gel. We took 3 shots and all 3 of them were misses. So I'll spare you most of that footage. I figured after 3 shots it's time to give up, especially when one of the ballistic gel blocks flew into the little pond that we were shooting next to. The only good thing is we recovered one of the slugs that was trapped in the Kevlar vest, and you can see how it broke apart. But I wanted to save 1 slug for a special target that Mike personally requested.
Okay, he wanted clay, and we'll give him clay. Okay, I'm ready. Dang it! Oh my
goodness.
It was like the Terminator. Oh, that was awesome. He'll be happy with that. Yeah. A little piece came back and hit me in the leg. That could have been your head.
Oh, I'm glad I ducked.
I don't know what I would have done if we would have missed that shot, but fortunately it hit, and it hit dead center on that clay block, and that was awesome. Again, we see the at least a small piece of the plastic wadding stuck in there, kind of acting like a stabilizer. The slug's kind of doing the shimmy as it's flying along, but it was accurate, and it flew great. It's been ridiculously hot here, like 108 degrees, and I'm slowly catching up on the viewer-created slugs that people have already sent me. Unfortunately, I've had to tell some people, hey, can you hold off a little bit until I catch up? And I appreciate your patience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh no!
Oh, no.
In the water.